Hi, this is Logan from Logan's Run the Podcast, and this is another one of my video tutorials. Today I thought we would look at some of the basic equipment you can use for podcasting. You can go a number of different ways with it. You can go with the very expensive if you have the time, the money, and the room for it, or you can use a very easy setup. And I'm going to show you what I use myself for podcasting. We're going to look at some of the different avenues, but first we're going to look at headsets. Now, there's a number of different ways you can actually connect in using headsets. My first thing that I want to show you here is this is just a simple Logitech headset. You can buy these at Best Buy, at Walmart, at various places for about between $30 and $50. I used to use one of these and they're quite sufficient for it. Whenever you buy one of these, or any headset for that matter, you really want to go with a USB connection, with a little USB connection that plugs into your computer, because when you're using USB, you know that you're getting a digital connection. This one here is the Logitech G35. This is the one that I currently use myself. It's a full cover the air, so I have complete sound there. There are some buttons on the side that help out. I can change things. There's the mute button on the side. There's a volume control. This one here, I got it on sale at the time, but on average it cost $135. Now some people, they just want to go with a very simple method where they have either listening to their speakers and have a desktop mic. Desktop mics, they can go between $20 upwards. This is a Logitech desktop mic, and I believe this one averages for about $25. So those are some of the different microphones you can use. You can go out at them. Like I said, since I'm on podcasting every day, I'm always using different podcasting networks. I like using the more sturdier, the heavier edition ones you can do. You can also go out and just buy other ones that just meet your purposes. Now, a lot of people, they wonder about how do they inject calling in music and stuff like that. And some people, they like to go out there and they use a program, they use a system like this, which is an actual sound mixing board. This one's from Radio Shack. It's a 4-channel different sound mixing, where you can input 4 different sounds into it. Then it has this master control. This will run you about $100. And then you'd have to hook that to your computer or whatever system you want to use. I don't like using something like that. What I use, what Dr. Robert White uses, and a lot of other people, is we use a program out there called ViaMotion. ViaMotion, you can get it for 3 different price ranges. You can get it for about $20, for $30, or $40. And what it does is you upload little MP3 files in there, like we have here. If you buy the actual version of it, you have unlimited spaces for your audio clips. If you use the free trial version, you only have the first 5 slots available, and it does not have a record feature. But what ViaMotion does is you can actually, if you're called into an SIP program, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment, but if you're called in with an SIP like X-lite, like Skype, you can, by clicking on the little word bubbles next to each one, inject your audio into the show. You also can arrange things by stars so that you can keep certain files that you want always up at the top. You can move your files around. It also has a very nice recording feature where it will automatically start recording once it's turned on, whatever you're connected into. So that way you automatically have a backup local recording. Now, if you want more information about ViaMotion, you can check out some of our other video tutorials we have available. I've done a very comprehensive video on ViaMotion, how to use it, download it, set it up, and that's available at logansrunthepodcast.com and also talkshoesupport.com. But this is what I use myself. I've been using it for about a year and a half, and ViaMotion has not let me down. Calling into the show, I use another program here, and this is a completely free program. You can call into shows various ways. You can call in over a landline or a cell phone, and if you do that, you have to deal with whatever charges your phone carrier might have, because you're calling into a Pittsburgh area code, into a 724 area code if you're using TalkShoe. For Blog Talk, I'm not sure what the area code for that would be, but whenever you're calling in with landlines or cell phones, you're going to have to deal with whatever long distance charges your carrier has. Now, if you have a cell phone that has free nights and weekends or unlimited calling, you're all set. But I personally use an SIP. You have a much better sounding quality. It's a digital sound. This is X-lite. It is available at counterpath.com. It is a completely free program, and it's real simple to use. We have over on this side over here all the different contexts. I use it strictly for TalkShoe. In my case, I would just hit redial and it would automatically start dialing in. Now this is used with either a desktop mic or a headset mic, but you're calling over the internet, you're calling into an IP address using this program. Sound quality, much better than using a landline or a cell phone. And using a program like this, using a program like Skype or SJ Phone, you would also be able to use vMotion or some other virtual mixing board. But these are the different pieces of equipment that I use for my podcasting. I've been using them for over a year now. Like I said, I use the Logitech G35 headset. I've tried all the different headsets, and this one is just the most comfortable for me once you get used to the feel of it. I call into my shows every day using X-lite, which is what we have available on the screen right here. And then whenever I want to insert my intros or anything else like that, I'm using vMotion. I bought the vMotion Gold Edition, the $39.99 edition. I like it. It's an excellent version, but you can go with the $19.99 edition, and that will work and suit you just the same. These are some of the low-cost or free items I use, and I recommend them for anyone who wants to go out there and make podcasting one of their main hobbies. Well, my name's Logan. I've been your host, and this has been one of my video tutorials. You can find all of our video tutorials at www.logansrunthepodcast.com and also at talkshoesupport.com. Well, until next time, you have a great day.